just a moment, we'll be hearing a statement from the Attractive Girls Union, which is still refusing to enter talks with Mike Greenman. For months now, the Attractive Girls Union has declined to negotiate with Mr. Greenman or even smile back at him when he smiles at them in a bar. Let's go live to that press conference now.
Girls Union has resolved to continue ignoring Mike Greenman and will remain firm on that stance until such a time as Mike starts dressing better or at least gets rid of that goatee. Although it is clear Mike is very eager to come to the bargaining table with us, at this juncture, we cannot negotiate with an individual who stares at us for half an hour before coming over to tell us he likes our shoes and then stands there awkwardly. I will now take your questions.
How do you respond to the new pants Mike Greenman is wearing today?
We have not noticed them. Next question.
Joining us now for analysis is arbitration expert Nick Goldener.
Hello, Brandon.
Bad news here for Mr. Greenman today.
Yeah, it's a real disappointment. Mike has tried to initiate talks with the Attractive Girls Union hundreds of times at bookstores, bars, the grocery store, parties, on the street, at concerts, and elevators, once in a dentist's office, which is very awkward. But in most cases like this, he would have at least gotten a fake phone number by now. But clearly, these attractive girls are playing hardball here.
So they're not giving him anything, it seems.
They're not.
Well, there were reports last week Mr. Greenman was able to procure a brief parley with one union member at a Starbucks. Now, what was the result of that?
Well, Mr. Greenman inquired if anyone was sharing her table, and the official, whose sources say was, quote, hot enough to be a model, responded that she was pretty sure someone was sitting there. Right. She then went back to reading her book, effectively shutting the door on negotiations.
Oh, so at least there's some dialogue there. Could you talk us through the deal that Mr. Greenman is offering the Attractive Girls Union at this point?
Well, he's begun doing 5 to 6 push-ups per night and has announced plans to start jogging soon. That's in addition to what he's offered since the beginning of this standoff, namely being up for anything and a nice guy, unlike most of the douchebags the Attractive Girls Union repeatedly renews their contracts with.
But the union still refuses to budge.
That's right. If he were dealing with the slightly overweight, frizzy-haired girls union or the insecure Ugg boots over jean girls union, it would be enough.
Sure.
But the Attractive Girls Union is very powerful, and they know they don't have to compromise here.
Nick, the Attractive Girls Union has just been asked to cite the specifics of what they're demanding of Mike Greenman before they'll talk with him. Let's go to that now.
But not pretentious. Additionally, he must guarantee conversation topics outside of video games, his job at Barnes & Noble, and the New York Giants, which is the full extent of what he currently offers. And he must also commit to a censure on laughing at his own jokes.
A hard bargain there. Mr. Goldener, what's your take?
At this point, these demands are going to be impossible for Mike to meet. He has zero chance with the Attractive Girls Union, barring some unforeseen influx of money or if he joins a band.
Do you have any idea how long this standoff could last?
Well, it's been going on for Mike's entire life at this point, so there's really no reason to think it would change. He fucks up everything. Why does he even try anymore?
Well, we'll all be watching to see what happens.
I have a two-part question.
Yes.
When you saw Mr. Greenman in the bar last week, and when you smiled, and then when he waved, you laughed. Were those both at him?
I'm sorry?
Or were you looking at him when you smiled?
I don't remember.
Or were you smiling at someone else and laughed because he thought you were smiling at him when you waved?
I really don't remember.
Okay, second part. Why would you smile at him once and then not even react the next time he waved?
Okay, I don't know what the incident is that you're referring to. I don't remember. Any other questions regarding my smile or wave need to be directed towards my office.